Nope.
We're back. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry, we were talking about how great Wonder Woman was. 10 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
11,
As much as I love Wonder Woman, I love D&D more.
11 out of 10. I'll tell you something that is better than Wonder Woman. Dust Veil. As you guys head downstairs, there is now a giant,
We see Wonder Woman.
big orb in the center of the room playing Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman!
Fexus just can't seem to shut it off.
I wonder if Arden could fit in a costume of Wonder Woman.
Definitely.
Is there an extra costume?
There is one on sale in Sin River.
Yes.
If you go there, you will
Remind
have
me, chat.
Wonder Woman.
I'm writing that down as canon in my
I know,
notes.
and I'm going to forget about it, and you're going to launch it on me, and it's going to happen. He heads down to his desk and puts the vial of Balruga goop on the desk, and picks up the bag, the extra bag of gold, and hands it over to you, Arden, since you're closest to where he is on that map, randomly placed.
Oh, God.
He says, "There's your payment," and then turns around, and on his desk is 5 silver chalices. He picks one up at a time and hands it to each of you one by one. Each of the chalices has your name on it, depending on who he hands it to, carved into the side, like beautifully etched, along with a really wonderfully etched sort of scene of you guys each battling a Balruga. And he hands you each one of these silver chalices. And let's see here. Let's do one last thing.
Is one like made out of like wood and the others are all silver? Do we have to drink out of this?
They're all silver. Beautiful
fuck,
silver
we're dead.
chalices.
Faces are gonna melt.
Arden, roll me a D100. Please.
Oh God. You're making Arden do it. Great.
They're just someone.
Hey,
at
I like that
random.
number.
Let's see. Ba-ba-da-bam. What is
I'll
your
give
roll?
everybody their gold as whenever we're done with this.
Sure.
Just if anybody's worried about their gold.
84.
Strings is freaking out over there.
Fuck me, what the fuck is this? He also hands you... This is fucking weird. Oh,
We rolling magic items?
hell yeah. Roll me
Yes!
another D100.
Swear if you give me a potion or a scroll, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Okay.
That was always the worst. You're like, double lot.
This
You have a
is-
scroll of fog.
This is unbelievable, right? Somehow. Okay, he hands you a feather. And says, here you go, wee mine. This is for you, or whoever wants it. Yeah, it's yours. Here you go. Hands you the feather. This is Qual's feather token, which is an item I didn't know existed until right now.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Spelled
We'll
like
see
that.
who takes it.
So, basically, you managed to get the one, incredibly, which
Breaks the game.
it has a single-use effect. And yours, you managed to, after the Wonder Woman conversation we just had, get the one which transforms into a whip.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, so this is what it does. You can use an action to throw the token to a point within 10 feet. I'm going to throw this down here, and you can look at it. You can throw the token to a point within 10 feet of you. The token disappears, and a floating whip takes its place. You can then use a bonus action to make a melee spell attack against a creature within 10 feet of the whip, with an attack bonus of +9 on a hit. Takes 1d6 +5 force damage. As a bonus action on your turn, you can direct the whip to fly up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 10 feet of it. The
Oh,
whip
it's a spiritual
disappears
weapon.
after 1 hour when you use an action to dismiss it, or when you are incapacitated or die. So, you...
And it's one use and it's gone forever?
I mean, it says here, different types of feather token exist, each with a different single-use effect. Yeah, so you got this once.
Oh,
Wonder
what
Woman.
a cock tease, man. Yeah.
That's what
See,
you get.
it's Wonder Woman. It's only good during the first act. Then it's gone
Only
forever.
good during the first act, and then it's really shit. Unfortunately, I mean that's what you rolled. You rolled the dice.
I know, and it's amazing, and then
Wasn't
it's
a
sad.
potion.
I'm more sad about this disappearing than Kenneth dying.
Hmm.
I'm just
Well, then never use it. and it will never
Put
disappear.
it in my hat. Now, I look back at everybody.
Is it
I'll give
better
them
to
out
have
their
loved
gold.
than
Step away
lost?
for 30 seconds.
Then to have never
Everybody got an
loved
extra
at all.
50 gold, right?
Everyone's got
Yeah.
an extra 50 gold and a silver.
Should
so I'll
I
give it out.
have around 165 gold if I've not spent any on armor and junk?
I've got absolutely no
That's-
idea, but
My
Yeah, I have
math.
150 now, so
yeah. So I guess
gonna look at Fexus and
150 gold.
Fexus, you've
I've only got
never given
105,
me
so sounds about
something after a job. And
wait, what? You're asking him for more money?
I'm telling him like he's never given me a magical item after a job.
Hey, no one's really no one's ever taken out one of them there summoning things there. That's why. All you did was killed a little basilisk, a wee little basilisk. Come on there, man.
Oh, all right.
A baby one at that.
It was just a basilisk.
A baby
that's-
basilisk, a little tiny
Yeah,
wee
a
thing.
baby one. Yeah, it looked a lot
Like a
bigger
wee
than
little
you.
piglet.
Yeah, of course. Of
Yeah, it's
course.
basically blind.
Well, next time you can go kill the basilisk on your own.
Yeah,
then,
well, maybe
Fexus.
I will.
How's that sound?
Maybe I
Yeah,
will
you-
go and kill it
We
myself.
both know you'll hire me.
Yeah, we all know I will. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you won't.
Rather risk your life than mine.
Yeah, of course. I'd rather your gold than no gold.
Then no gold. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your little cup.
All right, so we all got that silver
Why,
chalice too.
why did we get a cup? What's,
He just
what's
gave you a
this?
silver chalice with your name on it and an engraving of
Thank you.
the battle with the Balrogga.
Can I do an Arcana check on this cup?
You can. What are you trying to do?
I want to figure out if it has any hidden enchantments on it.
No.
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 Do you-
It was magically conjured, but it is
Yeah.
real and it's just a silver chalice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if there was like a tracking thing on it or
No,
something.
there's no like weird
Well,
scrying glyph hidden on it.
We have a job to do, right? We have a train to catch. We should go and take it.
Like I said, so Raja, make sure you get it. Everybody had that 50 extra gold that we just passed out for doing this. And then I'm gonna look at everybody.
So, who wants the feather?
You don't want it?
Well, I mean, it's amazing. It would be great for my hat, but
Is it the same color as Lash, by chance?
Yes, it's a Kenku feather.
Oh.
Wonder Woman.
I mean,
Are you buying Lash
you have,
the
like-
Wonder Woman outfit instead?
yeah. Can I trade it for the Wonder Woman outfit? I mean, we could hide it on Lash, or does someone want this? I'll explain what it does if I was told. I don't know what the meta is.
Yeah, do we know what it is?
Yeah, well, like Fexus will explain what it is.
Okay. It explains what it says in the
Yeah.
chat. Or,
Yeah.
Oh.
so
I like the idea
in
of
a
doing it as a
roundabout way.
lash more than having a cowboy with a revolver and a whip.
you just put the feather on the revolver, just in case. Yeah, because
Here, I can hide it.
she can hide it on her person. Would be my thinking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So-
Sure.
All right.
Go for it.
So, yeah, everybody add to your inventory a silver chalice. Lash, add Qual's feather token. And everybody obviously gets the extra 50 gold. Bringing you to roughly somewhere around 150 gold so far. Pretty good for episode 5.
I know. I don't think I ever specifically stated it, but I have the other 50 gold for each person in the group, other than strings.
Okay, you just keeping that
From
for
when well, no, I'm saying like, he's like, as Arden is walking around, like Raja's like giving out that as well, so that'd be another 50.
Yeah, okay.
There's just a point where Arden and Raja are just handing gold pieces back to each other.
Yeah, we're just sitting there like swapping money and be
Okay,
like,
so
wait,
it's-
no, that's not. Wait, hold on.
Um,
And if no one says anything about it, then he's totally keeping Kenneth's share.
sure.
I wouldn't have thought about it.
If no one thinks about it, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fexus also hands you the fake summoning stone, Raja. So you can replace box with fake summoning stone or something
Right.
of that similar.
As he's handing it, so this looks like the one we gave him out of the box, right?
Yeah, it looks
as he
it's
hands-
like the size of a cricket ball. It's red. Looks kind of like it's like a gemstone. It would look like a
Okay.
perfectly carved circular or spherical ruby or something like that.
As he hands it to us, then I suppose I'll ask him, She came for it once already. She'll probably come for it again, I suppose.
Oh, aye.
Any idea where we should start?
Oh, well, nobody knows quite where she is or where she's been, but she's got a few followers now. They use these little knives. I'm sure you've seen them, like the elves do. No idea. As far as we know, she's been attacking people on the trains. I think she can come and
Yes.
go somehow.
Have these attacks on the trains just been happening randomly, looking for the stone? I was under the impression we were the only ones attacked.
Oh no, there's like 10, 11, 12, I think, groups like you out there with fake stones.
Alright. Can
Well-
you make it public knowledge somehow that we're taking this? Can you spread that word somehow?
Well, why
Aye.
don't we do that?
That's exactly the idea.
We could
Just
go
thinking
to...
it'd be better to have more than one source. We go to the tavern tonight, live it up for a little bit, talk about our shiny red rock, make sure everyone knows. That ought to draw them out of hiding.
Or we go to Shallow Scar, let her attack us on the way to Crimson City.
How's she going to know to attack us?
Well, if we make a ruckus in Shallow Scar, it's a big enough city.
I can't go to Shallow Scar unless we find a body. That I
Why do
can
you need a body to
take.
go to Shallow Scar?
Because Fexus can.
Are you wanted there?
Yes.
She's very much not wanted there, trust me.
Where aren't you wanted?
Good one.
Well, you see, I'm from Shallow Scar, and I sort of, kind of almost stole from the High Chancellor there. So, but anyway, we should get going to the
Right.
tavern.
Okay.
Welcome to my life.
Ah. Well, to the tavern, I guess. Bexus, I'll be back eventually.
Oh,
See you soon.
right. Do you know the
You-
passcode to get in?
Yes,
Right.
I do. Do they?
Wait, how do you know the passcode?
It's what's the question, Fexus?
Who are the Patriots?
Yeah, it's the Lale Lulilo.
Aye, stupid question. Don't know
Aye.
what it means.
Hey, neither do I.
Just checking. Some weird gnome came up with it.
Mm.
You ever met a gnome called Liquid?
I look at him,
No.
brother.
It's been too long.
Yeah. ID.
Wouldn't know. I bet he would know if love can still bloom on the battlefield, though.
No, I don't
Lord
think
never
he
changes.
could. I think he's got a brother that does.
A brother of a brother of a brother.
Well, you ever end up in Twin Gate, look him up.
Twin Gate. Oh, I'm writing this down.
There's a gnome in Twin Gate called Liquid. A strange and crazy inventor that makes huge, great steampunk, or like steam monstrosity.
Steam gears.
Steam helicopters.
They call them bronze gear.
They're called iron cogs.
Right, to the tavern.
Let's do it.
Hey, step in that bubble there.
Yeah, this is the way out.
Yeah, I hope so. You should be.
Better be.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah, well, let's not make it the one.
Aye, well, it worked last time for
I
you.
walk-
This is why no
walk
one
through
likes
the
wizards.
I just walk into the bubble.
Aye.
I'll just walk. I'll walk in right after him. This is why no one likes wizards. As I step through it.
Yeah. As you step into the bubble, as you step through it, you step outside, just outside the front door, as if you've walked out the front door, even though the door is completely locked. One by one, each of you steps out into the into the sort of, I guess it would be dusk, quite late in the day. You've spent quite a long time in here. Time is also all strange and, I don't want to say it, but wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
Timey wimey.
Goddamn motherfucker. All right. I hate that show. The as you step through, Fexus like leans back and then speaks over his shoulder to seemingly no one there and says, "I think I'm a wizard." There's a weird shimmer of a sort of a shadow on the wall, which forms into a kind of a face and smiles. You see these kind of strange teeth. The teeth of the fiend. Vexus is a warlock and an evil bastard at one of them.
Motherfucker.
You
Right.
step out into the evening of Windy Peaks again. Like it's very windy in Windy Peaks. That's why it got its name. There's the sound kind of the sea in the near distance down off the edge, and the town is closing down. Like it's probably 8-9 p.m. beginning of dusk. What do you guys want to do?
Is there a bounty board?
A bounty board would be presumably at the tavern, or at like a sort of a sheriff's office or something like that.
Carlos is just gonna walk over to Raja. We need to remove all of Lash's papers.
Do you know anyone who can make her disappear?
What, you mean magically, or?
Her past. Get her a new identity.
I mean,
I hear this.
How quietly are you two trying to speak? Are you like stepping away, or are you next to him?
probably walked a little away.
If they've
Yeah,
walked away,
I'm
then-
keeping my voice down then.
Okay.
I would say if they step away, then probably not, unless you're doing something very specific to try and listen in.
Well, I don't think I know anyone in this town, but maybe up in Crimson City.
Well, for us to get to Shallow Scar, we have to go back through Sin River. Maybe Shouse can help.
Maybe. May know some others there. But first, we need to remove any papers saying that there's a bounty out for her here. That way then no one's gonna look at her and think otherwise.
That and our bounty's only 200, right?
Was it only 200?
Yeah, it's only 2. It's a decent chunk of money, but there's a lot bigger fish to fry. As long as she doesn't make a scene, she can fly under the radar.
I'm sure we can make enough jobs to cover 200. What would you rather have? 200 gold to waste on whiskey and petty items, or have someone that can handle themselves in a fight?
Well, we just made easily over 200 with our payment from that. Suppose if we pool it, we could just pay it off.
Well, I think the back end of the bounty probably wouldn't accept the payment.
Yeah. Gold isn't going to solve the problem. We need to talk to whoever is trying to put the hit on her in the first place.
Well, when we get to the next location, I'll try and find some contacts.
You can run and check the board here. Make sure there's not a poster of her in town. Tear that down.
I'll do that.
Then once we get back to Sin River, we can ask around for someone that can help there.
Sounds like a plan.
We'll do that then.
Carlias, you would probably be like relatively aware, since you know about the bounty, that it's come down from Shallow Scar, from the Chancellor there, which is a relatively new Chancellor, quite young, Chancellor Thessalia Vosla, and generally, like these sort of bounties that come from nobles or chancellors themselves are you want to avoid like officialdom, you know, like guards and mayors, chancellors, things like that, people that are within the more specifically lawful as lawful as it gets here, officialdom. Lash, you'd probably be like vaguely aware of this as well. Like avoid like sticking to back alleys and more seedy places and seedy areas are a little safer for you, because at least if someone comes after the bounty there, you can pay them off. Whereas if it's a guard, you'll have a harder time because they're probably answering to the Chancellor directly, which seemed to have been the case here as well. Though they were thuggish and dumb, the guys that came after you before were working for the Chancellor here in Windy Peaks. But that's probably all you know.
Right.
The bounty would be nowhere near as high as for Kenneth either. It'd probably be something like 150 gold at this point.
Okay.
Carlos is gonna go ahead, walk over to the board and try and see if there is.
Yeah, if you guys are all heading to the tavern,
Yeah, I guess we'd be headed there.
Yeah, I'm gonna specifically ask Strings.
Hmm.
So, this thing, and hold up the red orb.
You
We
have a
need
plan?
to. No, it's gonna ask you if you have one. We need
I
to
do.
make it known that we're carrying it, but we can't be too obvious about it.
So we can convince some poor old sod in the tavern to brag that he has a red orb, and then follow him and wait for a trap to be sprung on him and kill her when she shows up.
We start a high stakes game of cards. We could
Hmm.
do that. I'll wager this to you in a card game.
Hmm.
We get a bunch of other people from the tavern witnessing the spectacle, watch
Yes.
it change hands. Could do that.
That works.
That way we don't have to have some other person involved and be following them.
Whatever works. I like that idea. Can you play cards?
I never lose.
Neither do I.
Carl asks in the background. You lost the one time.
He cheated.
I
You
guess
cheated.
On the
No,
way.
I'm saying that quiet. I'm saying that real quiet. He cheated.
No doubt you did too, huh? So you two, what's the story with murdering each other? Why does the bird have a bounty on her head? And why is the cleric obsessed with me? What did I do?
You probably existed.
Right.
I want to be bragging in the background that I'm better than him at the bar. You just hear him off in the background.
He's an oddball. I don't quite have a grasp on the cleric, but he's good at sewing up wounds. So
Well, thankfully, so can I as well. So we have two people that can take care of you. Should we
might have to
start
learn
again?
how to do that myself one of these days. And
Maybe.
then we have the bird who ran afoul of the law up in Shallow Scar. Near as I can tell, though, it shouldn't be too hard to make that go away.
She's from Shallow Scar, where all of the Kenku died, right?
I can't remember. I think that's what she said.
Ooh, that's gonna get ugly one day.
Why?
No reason. Just some old things from the past.
No reason, huh?
Well, you all have your secrets. I have mine.
I'm not keeping secrets.
I don't doubt it.
Let's play cards and make a big scene of it.
Elias, you want in?
Is he back from the bounty board yet?
I figure
yeah.
the general assumption is we're now in the bar, right? Because
I hear the tavern music playing. I assume this means
so I'm
we
gonna assume
made
we're
it
in the
into
bar.
tavern.
Yeah, like you guys head into the bar. It's
Yeah.
the sort of night crowd again. A little more, well, a lot more people in here than this morning when you guys were in there for breakfast. Similar to the night before, just people sat around, but there's also plenty of tables. It's not completely packed out or anything. The
Okay.
same barman is there from the previous night. I think his name was Charian.
Carrington.
His name was Otacon. No, it's not. Yeah, like we can assume, yeah, Tarian. That was his name.
And then Ickham walks in and sits down.
Yeah, right.
And then Ickham walks in. No, Ickham's not there.
Um,
No, Tarian sort of waves at you as you come in, takes any orders of drinks and things, and while you guys presumably had that conversation kind of thing, he brings over the drinks and sets them down, and you can set up like a game of cards or dice or something.
Yeah,
Do
so
you remember what we
Raja-
called the game on the train?
You called it something weird like Gunslingers, Dwarf and Gunslinger Card Game 3.0.
I think it was some
Sounds
sort
about
of
right.
war.
It was something weird like that, I'm sure. It was like dwarves.
I don't remember the name of the card game.
It was something like dwarfs cards or something. I know a dice
So-
game you can play. You want to play a dice game?
Raja wants to use cards
424.
because Raja wants to use these cards because he's got marked cards.
Oh yeah,
He's got- he's got-
we could play cards with most presumably both of your stacked cards, or we could cast the knuckle bones, or dice.
I want to.
Gwent. We could play Gwent.
I've heard of that. Never played it.
Gwent
don't
is
have
outlawed.
a deck. I
The
don't have a. I don't have a.
standalone.
I don't have a deck for that yet.
Standalone version sucks. The original was amazing, but
Okay, so I'm gonna show him the gimmick on the deck, which is like magician speak for like how you can tell which card is which. But I'm gonna pull strings over and show him that there's like the tiniest little black dot on the top, like on the corner of the card for each ace, and then there's a tiny, like almost imperceptible folded crease on each of the kings, right?
right.
And so I'm showing him these marks and say, just so that one of us wins, that's all that matters.
That works.
We'll get as many people seated at the table as possible.
Perfect.
And then we need a good Arden. Where's Arden? I'm
He's
calling
busy
Arden.
bragging.
I'm calling Arden and I'm looking around for him at this
Well,
point.
I could cause a scene. Do you want me to cause a scene?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking either you or I, we win the stone, but we need someone to talk up how valuable it is and
Yes.
make a big scene of it.
I've got this. Everybody in the bar, attention.
Everyone turns to you, looks, and then turns away. Don't care.
Who wants to make some money?
Everyone turns to you, have their attention.
Right. This man right here has claimed he holds one of the most rare stones. Hold it up. That. I didn't see if you were holding it. I was looking at my floor. And he has wagered it against me for his life.
Oh, crap.
And if he dies, you get to keep his gold.
Somebody throws a knife at Raja.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as soon as he says that, I'm gonna assume that I'm about to get attacked.
Putting my shield in front of it. No. Anyone? Who threw that?
Who threw that?
Like a knife just goes whoosh, like hits the door frame. There's like 5 other knives around as well. Just ding.
The loser will only be declared a loser if he loses. So hold your knives or I will shove my spear down your throat.
All right, I'll take
All right, all right.
I thought the
That's
goal
my
was to get other people in on the game, not to scare them off.
You can join as well.
I walk over. I will join this game.
A contender. Wow. Incredible man I've never met before.
3 other people head over to you. There is a young dwarf lady. And
okay.
there is a young 2 little halflings, men, head over to you as well. They just seem to be in like normal garb. The dwarf looks like she might be a traveler. The halflings look like they might live in town, and they're just like hanging out. They don't look like they do anything in particular. You wouldn't know. Possibly just average peasants, like affiliates. You got inspiration, so I can say it. You got an inspiration. You got an inspiration. This is like paying someone. It's like here's £10 so I can like punch you in the stomach once.
What are you still talking about affiliates?
I wasn't even expecting that.
I forgot the word peasant exists and I enjoy it. Yeah,
Cronus left. Connor's out.
He's gone. Carlias is like outside, like kicking, like
His BradWOTO voodoo doll.
an old keg with like like a bespeckled man with a beard.
Carlisle had the urge to write the name BradWOTO on
Yeah.
a piece of wood.
Just drawn
Just
the
shooting
perfect,
the life out of it.
the perfect visage of an emaciated human with perfect collarbones on it. She's like, oh, who is that?
Too much for Twitch, man.
Yeah, wait until your metabolism dies.
Wait till you get that subscription button. You get these free with it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that needs to be a 24.99 emote right there.
Yeah.
Perfect collarbones.
Right.
So
Is Carlisle joining us?
He went to go investigate the bounty board because reasons, and I don't know if he's back yet.
Carlias investigates the bounty board. You find that there are a handful of bounties on there. One is for Lash. It's on the most recent-looking parchment that's on the board. You can rip it off and dispose of it. If you want to give me a sleight of hand check to
talk
see.
about Lash, I'll rip off.
Give me a sleight of hand check to see who sees you do this shit.
Inspiration.
I do like the debating that's going on right now. You can rip it off the board.
It's
Now
been
give me
more
a
than
roll.
10 minutes. You don't have inspiration, right, anymore?
Oh, that's
No,
like GM inspiration.
He has a
though.
Oh,
full
the GM die.
inspiration.
Never mind.
He has the affiliate inspiration die for being an affiliate.
I thought the affiliate inspiration die is only like a D4, right? Not like the.
Oh my god!
The affiliate inspiration die actually gives you disadvantage. No, it gives you advantage, so it becomes a 19. So yeah, you just you walk up to the board and you position yourself in such a way that it's very difficult for anyone to see what you're doing there, and you just gone. And you fold it up, rip it up, put it in your pocket. As far as you can tell, nobody sees you really do it. And I guess you can head back to the table as well, where everybody is sat with
Looking
these people.
looking across at Raja, I'm going to use the spell message, and I'm going to Raja, I'm not sure if you've
Yes.
ever had this done before, but
Never.
okay, it's a spell. Good thing you're doing the thing with your hands. That's how this spell works. Let's try and take some gold from these poor sods first before we give
Right.
up the game.
Now, when you yelled at the room, you said that I was wagering the stone and I was wagering my life. You're not wagering anything, so I'm going to lose my belongings or die.
Well, see, I'll protect you if that happens. Don't worry.
Right.
We just slayed a demon. How are you scared
No,
of a
I'm
peasant?
I'm just wondering how anyone is.
The worst anyone here is affiliated, so we should be fine.
I don't think there's too many affiliates here.
I'm so sorry. I had to make the joke. I'm sorry. It was only
Lash just spins the barrel of the gun.
No, I was like, wait a second. I'm wagering up the rock, and I'm also wagering up my life. And
See,
you didn't offer anything.
I'm wagering my harp.
Your
So-
harp. Right, because that'll turn heads.
But gilded. Listen, this harp means a lot.
I know. Emotional value or sentimental value sells for a lot
Right.
to one person.
Well, fuck. I don't have anything. I only have money.
Just wait. How about
So-
this? We wait until we get everyone else to fold. When it's only you and me left, we raise the stakes all the way. Then
All
one
right.
of us has to win.
That works. I still want to steal as much gold from them as possible. Also, here, the winner, I will wager a ballad on behalf of whoever wins. There's my wager. All right, let's go.
All right. So we'll
Ballad
start.
means a lot.
We'll start up a game of cards with
Yeah.
the two of us using our knowledge of the marked cards to
Can we?
try and rig this as much as possible.
Would that be advantage? Or
So yeah, you can have advantage to your cards checks. Who's playing?
I'm playing.
Everyone. Everyone want to play?
is Lash the only one not playing?
I'm not playing. I'm
Okay,
kind
yeah.
of slinking in the shadows.
Hiding
So
in
all
the
of us
shadows
then.
somewhere. So everyone roll. Well, it would just be a d20. If you have proficiency with cards, then you can add your proficiency.
Okay.
Raja and Strings have advantage because they understand about the cards. I'm gonna
Too
roll.
bad it doesn't matter. I win.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll for the thing.
Is this just 1d20? Yeah.
Yeah, unless you have a proficiency with cards. I think someone. Is it you, Carlias?
Yeah.
I
You get
So
to
I
add your
don't have
proficiency.
that, but as a bard, I can add half of my proficiency bonus to any roll that I'm not proficient in. So can I add a +1 to this?
Sure.
Cool.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
So
I forgot. What am I doing? I roll it twice.
Oh yeah, we roll twice.
you roll
yeah.
twice, yeah.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
The dwarf rolls. there's a dwarf. She introduces herself to you as Borga. There's a halfling that introduces himself as Hebo. And then another halfling who looks very dumb, who introducces himself as Buck.
And rolls a natural. Oh God. He did.
What's the wager for
like,
this? 10 gold?
While you guys are playing the cards, he like spends half the time with his cards like on the table talking to you about like where you're from. This like dumb one. You can just see what cards he has, and outplay him completely. Strings, you're fairly confident that you've worked the table very well. You know exactly who's got which cards. Through sheer dumb or divine luck, when the cards are revealed, Arden has like a full like dwarven flush, you know, and he somehow completely outplays you all and wins the ante, which would be 10 gold from everyone. You said?
Sure.
Okay. So let's see, 10, 20, 30
gold.
Yeah, you just
40,
won.
50,
You just won
60.
a lot. You just won like 70 gold or something.
Christ.
Yeah, 70 gold. It would be 60 if you haven't minused your own 10, kind of thing.
I just give Strings a dirty look.
The the halfling looks over and says, "So you're gonna kill him then? Does he get the stone?
No,
and you get to
no.
kill him?
No, you have to. He hasn't anteed it yet. He's got to put it in the pot.
Oh,
Calm
you
down.
said he was gonna kill him.
Yeah, well, keep playing. How much gold do you have?
I'm out.
What the fuck?
Buck is out. Buck,
Yeah, 10 gold. Was that like 4 years of his pay?
Buck is done.
Dead.
He's dumb and he's drunk and I can't afford this. You're kidding me. And then he stumbles out of the bar.
I'm gonna order extra drinks and have it dispensed to all the other people playing. Like I'm gonna get one for myself and it's gonna sit there and I'm not really drinking it. But I'm gonna order like hard drinks for everyone else at the table.
Sure.
Down it back. Throw that bitch back.
Borga, the dwarf, claps you on the back with one large dwarven hand. She has a huge bag at her side. It seems like she might be maybe a merchant of some sort. And she hits you on the back and says, "Hey, that's a good one, that one. Yeah, I'll have a glass of that. Thanks you very much. There you." She's quite old. She, as you deal out the cards, she accepts. And she
Before
puts
we
her 10 in.
deal, I'm going to like quietly inspire myself.
Sure.
Like just to like rig a little bit more. I'm just gonna like lightly tug on the harp and just give myself a d6.
Sure, yeah. Can bards inspire themselves? I'm sure they can. Right?
I'm pretty sure they can, can't they?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
I actually don't think so.
I don't think I've ever thought of this. Can bards inspire themselves? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you can. Or is it a higher level thing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't.
Fuck me in the dick. Wow. Okay. Never mind. I'm going to inspire Raja then. I'm just going to like wink at him and play the little tune.
I'm trying to remember what happens to bards.
I'm so inspired that I turn into Jay with a pile of money.
Oh my god. It's level 12 apparently.
Yeah,
wow.
I remember they get some weird bullshit. Level
So
12, right?
dumb. Okay.
I'm going to. Can I have a kazoo?
No.
Damn it! All right, I'm gonna reach over. Can I reach over and
you can't magically
pluck?
grab a kazoo. However, Borga does sell items. Maybe she sells kazoos.
Oh, does she? I'm buying a kazoo from her.
You don't know if she sells kazoos.
I. Would you happen to sell kazoos?
Let's find out if she sells.
I'll talk to her
kazoos.
throughout the thing to see if.
Hey, what's a kazoo then? Oh, I know that. No, I couldn't carry one of them. Yeah, there's not even a river. There's no rivers. Where are you gonna go with a kazoo?
Good point. Strings.
Yes.
And I'm gonna reach over. Can I pluck one of his little
If you touch
strings?
my
Just
harp, I'll fucking kill you.
I hesitate for a little bit and do it anyway.
I'm going to slap his wrist away.
He slaps your wrist away.
Okay. I'll make the sound anyway. The bloom, and I'll cast guidance on myself if I can.
Sure.
I'm gonna start dealing the next hand.
All right.
Well, actually, wait. Who's? I don't know who's dealing, but I dealt the first hand, so I'm letting someone else deal.
Yeah, I guess I'll deal this time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You deal
Okay.
cards out to everyone. Everyone throws 10 gold in, and yeah, go rolls.
Jeez.
Well, you get
Well,
you get
I guess I'm gonna add the 1d6 to that.
You have you can roll again. Remember,
Yeah, you have advantage.
you still
Oh
have
yeah,
advantage.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I got a 15, and I'll add the 1d6 to that. Okay, so I have a 19.
Jay, did you roll?
I got a 12 and a 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was the first rolls.
Arden,
didn't
you can
roll.
roll a d4, right? That's what guidance does. Gives you a d4.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
When I see that I have the good hand, I'm gonna ante up the rock onto the table.
This is for the halfling, and then this one's for the dwarf.
Oh snap!
Ooh.
And while
a big
Strings
roll.
was like dealing out the cards, he maybe lost track of one of them, since they're not his deck of cards, and ended up in the halfling's hand. However, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine because Raja has.
Yeah.
While Raja has the elven run, the halfling has a pair of goblins, and you just beat him out. As he reveals his hand, he's like, "Ah!"
I'm gonna try and farm as much money out of it first as I can. I'm gonna add like ante up an extra 10 gold and see if anyone else is gonna keep up with that, and then like if they stay in the game, then I'm gonna say, well, I'm out of gold to wager, but I can wager this, and put the rock on the table.
The dwarf places a kazoo into the mix, and the halfling adds an extra 5 gold. That's all I got. I'm all in.
Right.
Anyone else adding anything?
I'm out.
Yeah, I folded.
Carlisle.
I'm out.
It's hard to get people to ante up when they can all
When they
see
already know
exactly
who's
what,
won.
what-
But
when they
in a
already know
way,
who
in a
wins the
way,
hand.
in a way, you do already know who's won because you've been counting the cards or whatever. So
Right.
you hand the everyone turns their cards face up. Raja, you win. What would it be? 55 gold, a kazoo, and the stone. The halfling stands up, kicks his chair over, and storms out. Fucking fuck's sake! I've lost all my money. My wife's gonna cut me balls out. And he walks out and leaves the tavern, completely penniless. 2 halflings penniless. But the dwarf is sitting there just laughing, enjoying it. Fucking lovely. All right.
Now what is this exactly? I'm holding up the kazoo to the dwarf.
That's a duck whistle. Something like that.
Does it look clean?
No. Not at all. That looks like someone used it for something else entirely. Maybe not their mouth.
Here, I can show you.
Smells weird.
You.
Smells
Here,
like duck.
I'll
Grab it,
hand it.
and
I'll hand
I'm
it to
gonna,
Strings.
Like wipe it off.
Yeah.
And just.
Are you proficient with kazoo? Because you,
No.
as a bard, you pick 3 instruments, right?
It's lute, harp, and ukulele. So no.
Wow.
Give me a performance roll then.
All right. This
Also-
is +1 because I'm an idiot.
Using Darkest Dungeon rules, you now have syphilis because you touched
Also-
that Curio.
Need to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my fucking god! Don't start with me.
It immediately summons a beholder.
Yeah.
You narrowly avoid pink eye. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
'Cause
Why am I making so many checks? What the fuck?
I assume bro's just playing it with his nose now. With these rolls.
He plays the final countdown, but like pretty much about as well as probably you just did at an 8 on a kazoo.
It's a 9. Actually, it's a 9.
You just make your Constitution saving throw because as you're blowing on the kazoo, which was previously once in someone's asshole, because they tried to do like a fart with it to see if it would make the noise before they lost it in a game of cards to Borga, who then went on to sell it. You were blowing all the fecal matter out of the top part of the kazoo, and it was all flying all over your face. But you didn't know that. That's just what we saw as an audience as we zoom in on it. And you fail to smell or work out that this kazoo isn't anything but relatively clean. So you have a kazoo. It's definitely gross, but you don't know that.
Lovely. Gonna pocket the kazoo and wink at Arden.
Borga looks to you, Raja, and says, "That there stone. What's that then?"
Oh, this? It's a summoning stone. You can use it to...
What's that then?
You can use it to summon a giant sand monster from the desert, according to legends. Never tried it myself.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know they looked like that. Yeah, I've seen people summon elementals before. Let's have a look then. Let's give it a go.
You want to actually try to summon a sand giant?
Yeah, what else are we gonna do? She grabs a ale and swigs at it, puts it down.
I don't... Maybe in the morning. It's getting quite late and there's a lot of drunk people around. Who knows how they'd react to a giant sand monster.
She winks at you and licks her lips. I get you. In the morning.
We have to wait as well, Raja. We are supposed to take it to Crimson City or Sin River or on our way to Shallow Scar. One of those 3 cities.
You think I don't know that?
Well,
she's the one who wants to use it.
Well, I'm just telling her that's where we're taking it.
No, I was responding to him through his little telepathic thing.
Oh, yeah, that's not up anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well.
Arden stands up, says, "Nonsense! I'll play for it now!" And I throw down 10 gold.
The merchant
Very well.
puts down 10 gold. I wouldn't mind it.
All right, I'll wager it again.
I'm gonna message Arden and go, Arden, what the fuck are you doing?
I just make a really just like,
Arden,
I'm winning.
Arden, we're supposed to.
I'm winning the stone for us.
Arden, the ruse is over. We're done.
Click. 10 gold.
He hung up on me.
Very well. Instead of the 10 gold, I put the stone back on the table.
I'm out. I'm not participating.
But you have a kazoo.
You're not winning the kazoo, Arden. Fine, I wager the kazoo. Put the kazoo on the table.
All right, roll your dice.
Is it just the 4 of us playing?
No, the dwarf's still in.
Right. Yeah. Me, the dwarf, Arden, and Strings.
Carlisle, you're not in.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then yeah.
I'm just sitting back watching.
Fuck.
cool. I'll use my.
Did I really just roll 2 9s?
I know, right? Like, I just rolled a fucking 3 and a 2.
So does Arden win? Wait, what did Arden roll? 4 to 12.
12.
What did the merchant roll? Because she could very well end up with all of her stuff.
She rolled a 7. So
okay.
Arden wins. Arden, you.
No, I have a 9.
Arden had his guidance of 4, so it's 12.
Wait, where's his? I am only seeing his 4.
Above Brad's
Yeah.
roll 8.
Oh, I see. You rolled a 8 and then a 4. Okay, I'm gonna when I can see like that he's gonna win, I'm gonna try and use sleight of hand to cheat.
Okay. Yeah.
Like deal myself an extra card.
Sure. You give me a sleight of hand. Arden, give me a perception
nice.
check. Motherfucker's cheating.
I just, and I look over at the dwarf and I go,
Even though I might just win this one, I am very happy that I don't have anybody cheating in here, because I wouldn't want our fair friend losing his life. That would be horrible. Remember, if he loses, He would lose his life, and I don't want that.
It would be terrible, but I assure you there's no cheaters in here.
That's good.
She looks down at the cards and says, "Well, it's lucky he's not dead. He's whining again." And she pulls up a drink. "All right, that's it. I'm out." And she stands up, pushes herself away from the table, walks over to the bar, sits down next to like the corner in a darkened corner with Lash, and says, "He's got someone in stone, you know that." And begins to spread the rumor to everyone she meets.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Looks like I win again, and toss the stone up in the air and catch it.
Yeah, there's like people all around the room who are like looking at you and looking at the stone and muttering under their breath. Lash.
I want to look across the table at Strings and say, "Next up, Sin River. See how much money I can win there."
Yes. Oh, we're headed to Sin River then. Wow. I think I oversold it.
Maybe a little bit.
That's what I do. I'm a bard.
In the corner with Lash is a very small gnome who looks up at you, Lash, and says,
"Oh, what are you doing in here then?"
Oh, I'm just, I gotta go. And I just kind of head up the steps.
The gnome pulls up a hood and disappears under the stairs and like watches you, following you up the stairs, and then he begins to creepily follow you around. Are you trying to hide, or are you just walking up to? Because you guys have a room here you can still have for the evening.
Do I see this with that?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, would Carlisle see this?
You lot are all playing cards at this point.
Okay.
Carlisle wasn't playing the last one.
Carlisle, give me a perception check. Beat a 20. Hey! It's really
Challenge accepted.
It's hard to notice, but the little you notice this little gnome like dip into the shadow. He kind of very calmly walks over to one shadow, and he's very hard to make out with this like dark hood on. And then you see Lash head upstairs towards one of the rooms where you guys are. The gnome waits just long enough so that it doesn't seem too strange, and then casually disappears, appearing once again in another shadow over by the stairs, and creeps up behind
I'll head up the stairs then.
where Lash is going. Lash, as you get to the top of the stairs, you hear... in fact, do you give me a perception check?
Sure. Perception.
Ooh, makes it, breaks it. You just about hear behind you the very soft unsheathing of a dagger. A familiar sound to somebody who might have trained with more like assassin-y types or thieves guild types, like a shink. And you hear from behind you,
"So, Lash, seems there's a bounty on your head."
Carlias, you see the gnome draw the dagger and like about to like leap up onto Lash. At the table, you're probably halfway between the table and the stairs. At the table, these guys are all like, "Ha-ha, money and summoning stone and all of the wealth we have," when almost everyone in the bar jumps up. Thuggish men, other guys in hoods and things, and everyone just goes, "All right, get 'em!" And everyone bundles the table with you on. And that's where we end the session today.
Bullshit. Is that? Wow.
So,
Well then.
Okay.
at the beginning of next week,
Oh
we'll,
my
we'll
God.
roll some initiative for
So
For the entire bar.
the whole bar is attacking us for the stone.
fucking hell yeah, the whole bar's attacking the wealthy loudmouth people with the amazing stone.
Oh my God.
As soon
We
as
have
you
to
lot,
leave some witnesses alive to spread the story. That was the whole point.
as soon as you lot came up with that plan, I was like, everyone in town is gonna try and kill him.
That was a good thing we already killed Ickham at least.
Yeah, at least it can
Make it a little easier.
Ickham,
I like how Carlias is literally team dad. Every
Yeah.
time one of us wanders off and is about to get killed by somebody, Carlias just shoots him in the
Carlias
back.
is Daddy Carlias.
No.
Ickham was like the town Fagin. He was like a big burly dude, but he had control of a very like small group of like children that like run around and whispers. He's like what's that dude from Game of Thrones with the whispers? The little spiders.
Varys.
The spider?
Yeah, he was like a burly,
Spider.
Varys-y, Fagin-y type. But you just killed him and ruined anything to do with that. They're all gone now. So the rest of the town just remains to be,
Killed?
No, they're
It
just,
sounds like now.
everyone
Oh
in
my
town is like
God.
a peasant-y, thuggish, drunkard bar dude. Like everyone wants a big gold. No one gives a fuck. This is Dustvale.
They're-
Everybody wants peace.
Welcome
They're
to the
affiliated
saloon.
with the bar.
So next week we'll have a good old-fashioned bar brawl.
Nothing.
What?
Attention, nothing. Didn't say anything about affiliated.
Lastly, everyone say something how much they are disgusted about the affiliate thing. Affiliates don't.
Like,
Don't.
You know where you
gag
can
me
express-
with a
I think
spoon.
the affiliate program is even worse than the Wonder Woman movie.
Ooh, that's pretty bad.
Do you know
Wow,
where you can
dude.
shit talk affiliates over at twitch.tv/Brotato?
All right, let's start with Rotato. Where can we go to a
You know
shit
what?
talk affiliate?
You can shit talk all you want. I finally have my own heart. So
Yeah!
Let's see it.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Oh, that's your
Oh,
email.
that is cool.
it's a little heart with the lion.
We got the lion.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we Bobby Lion.
That is cool.
If you want a heart with a lion on it, go to Connor Cronus, twitch.tv/Connor Cronus, and subscribe. Because you can, because he's a dirty affiliate. But he is. You have the ability to finally support Connor and make him into the voice actor he so very much wishes to be forever, as opposed to not forever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm always tired by the end of D&D.
I see myself doing voiceover until I'm 50.
Hell yeah.
So why not?
And you should. Who else we got? Fairlight Excalibur. Where can people find you?
They can find me over at... Well, you kind of spoiled it. You just said my username.
Well, isn't it
but-
Fairlight _ Excalibur?
There is an underscore. Okay, so it's twitch.tv/Fairlight, and then there's like a surprise underscore, and then Excalibur at the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And,
Fairlight
playing-
Surprise _ Excalibur.
And you should definitely come sub to my channel instead, because I'm not a lowly affiliate. I'm an actual partner, so I really matter.
Yeah.
And
All
on
that
top
hard-earned
of that, I have a cooler heart emote, which I just threw in chat to brag.
Nice.
So yeah.
so
Damn. That is pretty cool.
Says the guy with shit on his face.
Tuesday,
That is
can
pretty
you post
cool.
your heart emote in chat and tell us where people can
sure.
find you?
Since one of my subs just did, I'll just go ahead and copy it there. It's rainbows. Beat that.
Oh.
I drew that myself
amazing.
with like an iPad.
Do you want to see the one that I did
program,
myself?
Amazing.
This was the only meme I did myself. The good meme one. I did that myself.
good
I'm
meme.
proud of myself. For
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
Making emotes sucks.
I know.
That is.
I did that for
beautimous.
like one day. I was like, we'll put it up for the lols one day, and just
It stayed.
no one will let me delete it and replace it with a better
Yeah.
one. So
That's Twitch. You do something for the lulz and it becomes like branding.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Worst
Oh
thing.
yeah. And now we can upload any emotes we want at any time, which is amazing.
Interesting.
Until we start uploading dicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Connor, shout your actual
Thank you.
real channel out. It's a real channel now and not a fake one.
It's like half a channel
Um,
now.
It's a half channel.
It's
a halfling.
listen, it's baby steps, okay? We're getting
It's like a level 1 halfling channel.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Connor Cronus. I'm variety caster, so the game we play probably gonna be different next week. But expect some RP stuff.
Hell yeah.
For certain.
Yeah, you should really do RP stuff. 100%.
I'm waiting back on Twitch RP for GTA.
Yeah.
You should play D&D, dude. You'd be pretty good at it.
You should do
Yeah.
D&D. You'd be good at D&D.
Probably play with people that aren't assholes too.
You should
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
You should DM so that you can
If that's possible. With
so that you can
DD.
apply your actual.
I could never DM after.
I think you could.
You have to DM. Every voice actor should DM to have that range of voices
Yeah.
just available to you, so that all of your
Helps.
characters. I have all right fella, and then I have hey all right there fella, and then I have hey how's it going? That's it. I have 3 voices. Like, you need to DM.
I like 'em.
You'd be good at it. And then last but not least, HJ Tenchi, who also
Yeah.
should DM because he's a voice actor.
I just make voices. This normally 1 to 9 p.m. PDT Monday through Saturday. Blah blah blah. This week I'm leaving tomorrow, so I'm gonna do a half stream. Friday I'm doing a few hours for Breakaway game. They're flying me down there to play it, and then Saturday I'm gonna come back, no stream. Sunday I'd normally take off. I will stream a full day. So if you are watching me, I'll explain it later and just check Twitter.
Can
So,
you
yeah,
put
I
the Tenchi
apologize.
hearts in
It's
chat?
all up in the. What's that?
Put some Tenchi hearts in chat. I want to see what
Tenchi
you
hearts.
I want to change mine actually.
Oh, he's ashamed of his
He's
heart.
ashamed of his heart.
It doesn't hit like some of my other ones, I feel. So
He wants his emotes to be abusive as Arden towards Strings.
yeah,
Yeah,
I just want
As
to
a-
clarify, by the way, Strings is not the backup bard. I wanted to play a bard.
that's true. Yeah, he's not
Still
the
a backup bard.
There is.
How
As a-
old is he, by the way?
Strings,
Yeah.
87.
49.
Okay.
Dragonborns, they age like super quickly as well. So
Oh, do they? Ew,
Yeah.
that sucks.
They have that
Like,
thing
what's-
that Robin Williams had in Jack or whatever it was called.
basically,
Whatever that is. I don't know what it's called. Cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Dustval. We'll be back next week if Connor will have us.
Yeah.
if he hasn't found us in real life and slit our throats. We're
Got
back
our
next
bounties.
week. We'll see what happens to them.
Is that going to be before or after the affiliates only screening of Wonder Woman?
It's gonna be. It's gonna be. It'll be.
I'll be
it'll
honest,
be-
I don't like DC films too much. So
It'll be after. It'll be after the third act. No, the first act, the good one, like the good act of Wonder Woman. Then us. Then the last two will be playing when everyone's going to bed and stuff. Yeah, we'll see you then. Bye.